Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Indah and I am the one behind Rookie Journal. In this channel, I share a lot about journaling, junk journaling, mostly about memory keeping. I also do pen paling, crafting, and all of the cozy hobbies that I'm into at the moment. One of them is painting. On today's video, I wanted to take you along to the process of building my own art studio, and when I say building my art studio, I really mean by building it from an empty land, which I will talk through about it in this video. So yeah, that's what I want to share today, and I will make this video into parts. So this is the parts, and maybe you can find it on the timestamp as well. Yeah, let's start the video and I will explain everything from the beginning until the studio tour at the end. So I hope you really enjoy it. Okay, hello, voiceover Indah is here. So it all started with, we have a spare land in the back of our house. It's not much, it's only 6 minutes by 5 minutes, I think. So the idea is we want to have a guest room or a guest house, I think we could say that. And I also want to have a storage room, and my husband was thinking to make another room upstairs in this building for my hobby, whatever it is. So we decided to make that as my art studio. So this is some footage of the construction. We hired architect and interior designer for this building. So before the construction began, the interior designer team made the design already, so the architect team could build it according to the design for things like the position of the plumbing, electricity, window, and things like that. So as I mentioned earlier, the design of my art studio is done already before the construction began. So when the building is done, the interior designer came again to do the final measurement and discussing everything with me, if there's anything that I wanted to add or change, and just to see things inside the room. Someone asked me how long the process is. Well, in my case, designing the room didn't take long. I guess it's about 2 or 3 weeks until we reach the final design. So I basically told them about what I want, what I need, and what I want to have in my studio, and sent them some mood boards as well to let them know what kind of vibes that I like. So you can see here they were taking notes for the final measurement for each of the furnitures, so they can give me the final quote. And this is a little 360 POV of the room. The room itself is, I think, 3 meters by 3.5 or 4, yeah, around that. And after they gave me the quote and I agreed with everything, they will move to the production stage, and this could take up to 2 months for the production. And other than taking the final measurement, they also brought me all the material and paint samples so I can choose which one that I really like. And I must say, this is a very fun part, but also testing my decision-making skill, because there were just so many options and sometimes it doesn't help. Alright, fast forward to installation day. This is so exciting, guys. I'm so thankful and grateful and just squeezing all the time when they arrived. And I made a big decision, which is turning my painting into a wallpaper. I haven't shared much about my painting journey on YouTube, but that's what I've been doing behind the scene. The first day of installation day was putting everything on its place. So this is the process of installing my filming area. It is by the window, so it gets a lot of natural light, which is so important for me. I'm super excited to have a dedicated space or desk for my filming, and just a clear area with space for my legs. And being the very long desk, it just means I can have many things on the desk at once, and that is super helpful, especially when I am filming a tutorial or a journal process video. On the opposite of my filming area, there's another long desk and it is attached to the wall. It is secure and they drill it, and I'm not too sure with the technical term in English, but basically it is super secured and I can sit or stand on top of it. And I also have this big open shelf on the wall. It is super secured as well, as you can see on the process over here with the drilling and everything. They also need me to tell them the perfect height for the shelf so that I can easily grab and put things over there. I am super aware that being able to do this is really a huge thing. I try my best to hire locals, so all of the architect and interior designer team are locals here. Their offices are actually not far from my house, and all of the furnitures are handmade by their builders. The builders are also from the city that I live in. I love supporting local business, and I'm super aware that this is a privilege and a luxury. And I personally think if you have the privilege, please support local business. I'm very happy with their team. I've been using their service for a long period of time. They made almost all of the interiors in my house as well, so I'm super happy to use their service again and recommend them to people. So what you are seeing now is they are installing another shelf attached to the wall as well, and they made a little space for the curtain to be able to go down. I'm super happy with having the desk by the window, because in my previous craft room, which is actually a spare room when I have a child in the future, that room is not facing the window, and I feel like I could only do filming before 2 p.m. over there, and after that I didn't really get enough sunlight. But in this room, I have tried filming after 2 p.m. and the footage is great, so I feel like in this room I can create more. And now here's the shelf that has my painting on a wallpaper. Oh my god, this is just so amazing. I'm not 100% happy with the repeat pattern that I made here. At that time I was still learning, but the idea of turning my painting into wallpaper just came so suddenly during the production stage, and at that time I need to submit my design and I ran out of time to figure things out. But regardless, I'm very proud and happy. It kind of reminds me of my curiosity, like to stay curious and just have the courage to try new things. And also I decided to have LED lights on it. It's so cozy and warm. So fast forward 5 days later from the beginning of the installation day, it's finally done, and let's have a really quick preview. My husband is helping me filming this here. It's time to move everything upstairs. Okay, not gonna lie, moving everything from my previous craft room to the studio was a lot of work. I was sweating all day long, even with aircon. I don't think I have many stuff, which I will show you later on the studio tour, but still, it's a lot. And I also need to think about which drawers to be filled with which items, and I moved things around. So yeah, it's there's a lot of trial and error and imagining my workflow, but it's fun as well because I love organizing things, and it was also the time for me to clean my stuff to be put in the new dedicated home. Got my matcha and my journals, some of them. And on this big shelf here, I want to display my journals. Most of the journals here are made by myself. I love using my own handmade journal for my memory keeping because I can customize the spine, the size, so it can fit a lot of thick materials like packaging and photos. If you've been in my channel for a while, you know I love to put photos and everyday ephemera in my journal. And look at this, guys. This is a changsa book, like an accordion book specifically for collecting stamps. My husband got it for me from China, so he basically was having the best time, I think, stamping this whenever he encountered with one, like in museum or train station. Someone also asked me about why I moved to the studio and asked if I have any big plans, and the answer is this studio was always in our house plan. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's still in our house, it is still in our property, so yeah, that's that. And regarding if I have a big plan, well, I do, because I feel like being in the studio with a bigger space and more dedicated desks can increase my productivity. So I'm planning on doing something that I really want to do for a while. I'm not too sure if I can say it now because it's still a work in progress, but it is a fun one. Many people ask me if I can be their pen pal, so I want to do something about it, and I want to share more about my art, my work, my interests, and maybe a little bit about personal life as well. So I don't know if you can guess from that hints, but yeah, if you can, please throw your guess in the comment section. And yeah, I am currently preparing for that. Alright, back to the video for a second before we jump into the studio tour. I purchased this trolley. I feel like every artist that I watch on YouTube has this kind of trolley. I purchased this particular one because the color is just so fun. I feel like I need a pop of color in my studio, and it is also from an Indonesian brand, so again, I love supporting local. And I also was thinking if I should get another chair, but I love having just one chair because I can just stroll away like this from one desk to another. And then my husband was so kind and so sweet. He ordered a custom-made PC specifically for video editing and all of the specs that he thinks will work great for what I do. He is just so amazing. I was using his PC for my video editing and I really love his PC, and I can only use it whenever he is out of work, so he decided to buy one for me. So I'm so grateful and blessed. Hello, welcome to my art studio, and let's do the tour. Come on in. This is the 360 view of my art studio. So when you come in, on your right side, I have a really long desk, and it is my filming area, and I want to have it really clear, so nothing in the way. I mean, I have my cookies and coffee, but generally this is my filming area. So on top of my filming desk, I have like a hanging shelf. It's not really hanging, it's attached to the wall as well, and also to this drawer. And this is basically my point of having this is to have a bird view camera over here. So I have a hole to put my camera, so I will have the perfect bird eye view. And I got this idea from Johanna Klav, so thank you so much, Johanna. That's really brilliant idea, and thank you for answering my questions as well. So yeah, that's basically the main point, but it can act as another storage, I would say, because I can put things on top of it. So on this corner, it is kind of like a rounded corner over here, and I just put my typewriter here. And fun fact, I just received this last night, so I bought it secondhand from a mutual on Instagram, and she's also in Indonesia, so I was like, yes, I want to adopt the typewriter. She was selling it, so yeah, I will have a play with it today. I'm so excited. So I think with this corner I can still do something about it, and I'm not rushed to put anything into it right now. So I think this is the perfect home for my typewriter for the moment. Over here I have this cup, I guess, and so this is basically to just put trash on it when I'm working on the desk, like when I sharpen my colored pencil or like small trash, I put it here before I put it in the big bin. And I have this organizer, so basically I have this already in my homes, and it's basically to just put my essentials like my hobonichi. This is my hobonichi for this year, and this is for next year, and my pens, my gel pens, bookmarks, and there's a pencil sharpener and rubber as well over there. Some sticky notes for quick notes. So yeah, basically this is just for the essentials. So on the bottom here I have some cabinets as well, and they are quite big, so I'm so happy. For the first one here, so over here I have my letter paper to write letters, so like a loose leaf like this, some decorative one like this, the envelope as well, and on the bottom here are postcards. So I have a lot of postcards. I also have some postcard packs that my husband bought me whenever he's on business trip. Like for this one, it has a pack of China postcards when he was in China. And not only that, this one as well, and also this one as well. This one is from Australia, so whenever he's on a business trip and I couldn't come, he always bought me something in stationery related. And then on the bottom part there is all of the envelopes that I usually use for my pen palettes, so just like that. So on the top shelf, because it is close to my filming area, and I also like to work on this desk because it is by the window. I love the natural light, but these are all the tools that I often use, like scissors, glues, double-sided tape, and I also have my electronics like my hard disk, my charger, my AirPod. And because it is such a big drawer, so I can put many things, so I put this another basket here, and I can separate them from anything else over here. And there's that. And on the second one, so these are my thrifted books and also magazines. So I usually use these books and paper pads for my handmade journals, some vintage children's storybook, and then I thrifted a music sheet as well. And on the bottom part here I have a big paper bag that I've been wanting to use. So as you can see, this is a really big paper bag and it fits here. And over here I put my acrylic paints. Usually I use acrylic for my handmade journals. So acrylic, my gesso, varnish. I also have a wrapping paper. So on the top shelf over there, I just put my red diffuser, and that's a fake plant. I've been thinking to have real plants. Well, I do have one over here, which is this bonsai. I've been practicing to take care of real plants, so I started with this one, and hopefully I can acquire more. Come over here, I have this shelf, I would say. So I have like an open shelf here and also some cabinets here, and I really love the color. And on the top shelf over there I have my easel, like mini easel with my own painting. That's an old painting. It's the painting that made me fall in love with painting, and that's my water can to what are my bonsai. I have my mirror over here and my bonsai. Usually during the day I put it by the window here, and I also have a couple of things here. So this is the postcard from the Shakespeare and Company from Paris. So my best friend got it for me from there, and I really love this style of illustration. So yeah, it's very inspiring, and I like to put it here because I like to paint over here. And this one is a sticker from a local artist. Her name is Claudia, and I think she's still in school. She has borderline syndrome, and she has an exhibition in one of the museums close to my house. And yeah, I love it. It's really inspiring. I really love this kind of art. Alright, so on this side I have my open shelves, still empty, but that's okay. I can figure it out, and for my growing collection, I would say. And I leave this one empty rather than the other part is because I can put my journals over here for easy access to the work desk or my filming area. So this is the current journal that I'm working on. This is my own journal, and I made it myself. For easier access, I like to put it over here, and it's just a perfect size for it. On the top over here, I have my stamps. This origami paper is actually from my mom, and I think she gave me a decade ago. So basically, I think more than 10 years actually. But it's a long time ago when she was still at work before her retirement. She often went to Japan for business trip, and she always gave me something from there. This is a pouch from Istanbul, Turkey. So basically, the things that I put in my art studio, whether it is functional or decoration, usually is either very sentimental or something that I really like because it is very inspiring. I have my wax seals, stove making stuff, and some ink pads over here, and distress ink, and over here is my stamps as well, my rubber stamps. So I really love this shelf because it has different size of it, so it's really dynamic and interesting to look at. And then on the bottom here is the cabinet for my smaller pieces and also washi tape. So as you can see, I don't have that many washi tape actually, and I'm not in a stage that I need to buy more as well. So yeah, these are my washi tape, my smaller pieces of papers, and some alphabet from the packaging that I cut out. And over here is my inks, my fountain pen inks, and I have my pressed flower, my Instax, and I have some embossing powder over there. And over here I have brushes for acrylics and also varnish, so I put it over there, and that's my acrylic palette. And I have this like a Pantone book with colors, and then this is a small palette for painting like that, so cute. And this is basically empty, and I just put a folder or a flip book that my pen pal Puyan sent me because this is so inspiring. So I have 4 pink cabinets and 3 teal greenish cabinets on the bottom. This one here, I put my stickers and papers. So I basically organize my sticker in this filing binder. Let me just show it to you. And it's very chunky, I cannot close it. And yeah, sticker sheets, sticker flakes, and die cut stickers, so everything I organize it here. And this one is the same binder but papers. On the second one here, on the bottom, I know it looks crazy. It's my paint tape loop and also washi tape stickers loop. and I have a lot of them, and I didn't buy them actually, so I am an affiliate with the washi tape shop. It means I got products for free, and everything here mostly from the washi tape shop. And I also have some from journalsay, and that's also because I'm an affiliate with journalsay. So this is the loop drawers, but yeah, it looks crazy, but in my defense, I didn't buy them. Let's move on the left side. So I have more stickers. Basically the stickers that are still in packaging like this. Oh, I also have stamps over here, and also stamp cleaner. And then on the bottom here is very interesting because it is all of my ephemeras. So all of the junk ephemeras from my daily life, and people sent me that I want to put in my journal. I put it in this drawer. It's a lot, and it's really a reminder for me to use them. So my goal is to not having this drawer full, because if it's full, it just means I need to use them. And yeah, there's that. And here I really love these drawers because it can fit big size of papers like 8x3 or like 12x12, so I really love them. And on top of this is my printables. So I like to print printables that I bought. So on the second drawer here is my prints. It's not a print designed by me, but the prints that I really love over here. And I also have my watercolor paper, my old sketchbook that is finished. And then on the bottom here is my tools, like my ruler, and so yeah, this board, and then paper cutter, and then some more papers. This is craft papers, and this is watercolor paper. And this is the, I'm not too sure what to call this, but like a trinket shelf. I have a lot of things here, but not full yet, and I'm not in a rush to fill it up because I know this art studio is a journey, and I will expand my collection over the time, so it's all good. Yeah, I am so happy to have it custom made for me, and everything in here, again, it's very sentimental items or the things that I really love. This one is Little Mai, and my husband got it for me from Finland, but he asked his friend who's in Finland that is going to Indonesia to buy me this because he knows I love moving stuff. And this is from an internet friend, from Lena. Thank you so much, Lena. And this is also very special. So this is from my pen pal in Japan. She made stamps for me, like handcrafted, like carved it for me from rubber, from eraser. This is so special, so I want to display it here. And this is Silver Fun from New Zealand. My pen pal, who's also my friend, sent it to me from New Zealand. I love Kiki's delivery service, so I put it there. And my Kuma stamp, of course. Kiki delivery service pin from Robin, from my pen pal. Thank you so much. And this is so special as well because when my husband went to Australia for a business trip and I couldn't join him, he really did an extra mile in buying me things, like stationery wise. And yeah, this is a really cool bookmark from Australia, and this is flower bookmark from China that he got for me as well. And this is an oil pastel painting by my friend, who also my pen pal, Nina. Thank you so much, this is so beautiful. So yeah, these are everything in here, and I still have many spots to fill. And on top of that, I have my typewriter clock, which is so cute. I got it from Australia. And over here is my gallery wall, I would say. So in this gallery wall, it's not finished yet, as you can see, but I love everything. And this is a letter from my pen pal. This is an art print from Megan Wang. My pen pal Lizzie sent it to me. And this is from Shahad, from a mutual on Instagram, sent it to me from Saudi Arabia. And this is also from Saudi Arabia, from Shahad. This is from my pen pal in Japan, Elena, who gave me the stamp from rubber. And then this is a color swatch that I did. And Marigona Suli. This is Sakura flower from Elena as well, from Japan. And then I have some art prints over there from Art with M. I love this so much. Ghibli, Moomin, of course, Marigona Suli. So in my trolley here, I put my painting stuff that I'm really into at the moment. So I've been into gouache, and there's a couple of acrylic gouache as well, and then Neocolor 2, my palette, and then water to spritz the gouache, brush that I use for painting, my colored pencil and my Tombow, and then on the bottom here are my sketchbooks and a tote bag. And the cool thing about this trolley is you can kind of use it as a standing for tripod, so you can use this as like a tripod standing that I can just move it around if I want to get some certain of angles that I cannot get from putting my tripod on the desk. So yeah, it's super handy. I also like to put my tote bag here. So this is a tote bag from Tamara. So on this side, which is on the left side from your POV, I have a really long desk, and I divided it into 2 sections. So over here I have my computer area, so yeah, my PC, my iPad, my laptop is over here. So when I'm designing this art studio, I want to make sure that I have room for my legs, and yeah, this is how they came up. And then I have a really big shelf over here, and my idea is to display all of my journals over here, but since I don't have that many at the moment, I just put some books, trinkets and decoration, my speaker, Totoro, plants, and this garland. So yeah, but over the time I can fill it in, and on top of the shelf is still empty as well, so I still have a lot of room to grow. And this is my chair, and it has a crochet blanket. It is from Lizzie. Thank you so much. Her mom crocheted this one for my late daughter, so it keeps me company here now, and I really love it. It's very special and sentimental for me. This is a crochet bonnet that my friend made it for my angel baby, for my late daughter. Booklet of happy thoughts from Robin. I like to keep it close whenever I need it, so I put it over there. And these are all of my journals. I made this one is from my friend Lisa. Thank you so much. That's my journals as well that I made myself. Some decorations, sewing machine, typewriter. So on the other half of this long desk, I have my sewing area, and again, I really want to have room for my legs, and this wall is still empty. I'm still not too sure what to do with it. I'm thinking to have a pegboard to put my threads and my scissors, so all of the sewing tools, but I don't know, I'm still not too sure yet, and I'm still happy with how clean and clear it is. So let me know what you think. This is one of the things that I'm most excited about. Well, I am excited about everything, but this one is a bit special because, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I turned my painting to a wallpaper. It's straight from my sketchbook, so this is the open shelf some cards galang. So basically they are either postcard that I really love the design, or there's a message behind it as well because they are from my pen pals or from one of you guys. And I'm also very happy that I decided to put the LED lights because lighting makes such a difference. So yeah, it has a cozy lighting like this, like you can see the difference. These are the letters organization. So I put all of my pen pal letters that I need to reply over there, and then I make like a rookie journal section, like as it is at a market. So I put my mini easel to display my art prints, and then this is my stickers, my business card, smaller stickers. So yeah, I think it's just fun to display my work. And over that side is my sewing stuff, threads over there, my button jar, and then on the top over here is my ongoing journals. So I make my own journals and I occasionally sell them as well. Hopefully I can sell more now that I have the space to create. Alright, on the bottom here, these are my fabrics. I made journals from fabric as well, so these are my fabric collections. And on this side, I have the big basket over here that is filled with pen pal letters, and on top of it is still empty. So there's that. So that's the end of the studio tour and also all of the process to make this space happen. And I just want to say a final note that I am really truly, deeply, extremely grateful to have this space, to even design it and have custom furnitures. I cherish it every single day. And what I wanted to say is, please don't feel like you need to have a space like mine to start creating. It took me a while to get to this point. I certainly didn't do it alone. Alhamdulillah, thank God, and thank you to my sweet, kind and supportive husband who never had any doubts in me. He always believed in me in anything that I want to do and pursue. I actually started my creative journey in a very small space. So I used to live in a one-bedroom apartment, and I put my journaling and pen paling stuff in a console table, and whenever I wanted to film a YouTube video, I used my vanity desk. So I put everything on the vanity desk aside and then put my journaling stuff there, and then when I finished filming, I put everything back. That experience really taught me that I can start somewhere with limited items, and I don't need the perfect setup to not even start creating, but also like having this channel. So please don't ever feel discouraged by my own setup or anyone else's, and please know that my intention is to give you some inspiration and to show you my problem solving in my art studio, in hope that it really helps you out in a way, and yeah, and share this journey with you all as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly cannot do it without your support as well, and every likes and comments really help me out. It makes me want to continue making videos and share my creative journey. So you guys make me believe in the art that I do and making, basically. So thank you so much. Yeah, if you like this kind of video and want to see more about it, maybe if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to put it in the comments below. Yeah, and I cannot wait to create in this new space. So thank you so much guys, and please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!